One of the issues that I see with couples and families is dysregulation. When one person is not able to control themselves, it sets off a chain reaction, almost like a train derailing. We've seen these pictures on television where a train will derail, but the other cars are still traveling at the same speed, and they collide with the car that has derailed, and the passengers go flying. That's the way I look at this with families. When parents dysregulate and cannot control their own emotions, the children who are the passengers on this train are not going to be able to stop themselves from being part of this collision. The same holds true when you're on an airplane. They always say, put your mask on first and then assist your children. That means that the adults have to stay calm. It's hard to do if you grew up in a house where everybody isn't calm. Dysregulation is something that I like to work on with people, whether you're the one that dysregulates or you have somebody that dysregulates. There are techniques that each of you can use that will calm the situation down. If I see the pilot and the co-pilot arguing, as the passenger that's stuck on this airplane, I am not going to feel secure. I'm probably going to panic because the two of you are supposed to be in control of this airplane. That's the way it is with children. They see you, the pilot and the co-pilot, panicking, fighting, arguing, and they're basically strapped into their seats. They're stuck there. They're not going to feel secure. They're going to feel panicked about what's going on. Why can't these two just calm down? Why can't it be calm? They start to panic, and we raise children who are not able to regulate their emotions. We get phone calls from the school, phone calls from other parents, and we wonder why our kids are having so much trouble. It's because we didn't teach them by being role models. We may ignore their behavior and not be able to talk them through difficult times because nobody talked to us. Nobody listened to us. It's a matter of listening. It's a matter of expressing how you feel, not getting too caught up in blaming the other person for the problems, just taking the responsibility for yourself and for your own emotions and saying to yourself, I need to calm down. I feel this way, but I need to stop myself before I take a step further and then cause this derailment and have all the other cars hitting me. And then they too start to derail, and then people get hurt. If we stop that, if we're able to calm ourselves down, we will be a lot happier, and so will the people around us. It's not a difficult thing to learn, but you just have to show up and practice and be willing to learn these new techniques. If somebody isn't willing to learn, the other person can still learn how to cope with the person that dysregulates. It is not a pleasant thing to experience. It's not a pleasant thing to go through, but it can be managed. If it can't be managed, then we have to make choices about whether or not you want to stay with that person who refuses to take responsibility for their own dysregulation.